Okay, I'm still up. It's midnight. Getting ready to go to bed. But let's go ahead and get Genie now. If you're not up, you can get it at 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. This time, the boys are here with me and Blondie. So it's going to cost me $60. But it's going to be more than that with taxes. Yeah, $63.92. Yes, charge my card on file. We screenshot that in case there's any issues. Okay. Now, let's go plan our day. Get started now. We are going to Hollywood Studios. All four of us. Now, I want to pin the item that I am getting my first lightning lane. It's very important because I don't want to pin anything else right now, even though it's asking me what I like and all that. That's fine. Do it later. Right now, the only thing you need to pin is what you were getting at 7 a.m. So for us, that's Rise of Resistance Individual Lightning Lane and Toy Story Mania Genie Plus Lightning Lane. And the reason is because they are not showing times. And I run a risk if I try to get Slinky that it's going to be in the afternoon. We don't want to be there in the afternoon. We're only going in the morning, likely leaving around lunchtime at some point because it's going to be Hades hot. The sun is bearing down. If the storms don't come in, it will be over 100 degrees. And we're switching hotels. So, Toy Story Mania Lightning Lane will allow us to get it. It's going to be like 9:30, the latest. I know it is. I will be able to rope drop Slinky, do aliens if we want, go tap our lightning lane for Mania. Then I can get another G+ lightning lane. My children are going to want Rock and Roller Coaster. It is highly likely that at 9:30, 9:45, Rock and Roller Coaster lightning lanes will be between 10 and 11 o'clock. Fingers crossed, that is the plan. The park opens at, oh wait, let me finish this. I'll show you in a minute, but the park opens at 8:30 for the public. So what that means is at 10:30, everybody can get their second one. If you've already used yours, you can get your second one before everybody else gets theirs. So we're just going to continue on. And so it will throw up everything that we need for in the morning on that first screen. So tomorrow at 7 a.m. when I go to get my Genie Plus, Toy Story Mania will be at the top. And all I will have to do is just push it and get it. And so will Rise. I push it, I get it. And everything happens literally less than a minute. I will show you tomorrow how fast it goes. So just trust me, the process, know what I'm doing. Okay, So we have our park reservation, we have Genie. Why is it telling me to purchase for the day? I already have him. Okay. So I guess if I was going to add more people, but I already have more people. See? I mean, I've already done it. So if you've already done it, it'll show up that way. So we're going to make sure that our selections are pinned, which they are. And Mania is first. And then we will buy our Rise Individual Lightning Lane, hopefully for 12 to 1 or 12:30 to 1. That is the plan. So world clock, we should be pretty close. Two, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 59, 60. Bam. Continue. See how it's first thing, 8:30, 9:30. Screenshot. Save that. View my day. Now we go to tip board and we are buying Lightning Lane. We're moving it over 12 to 1. 12:10 looks good. Continue. Continue. Purchase card on file. And that is how it's done. Screenshot. Now we have both. And it was literally a minute. You can go to My Day, and it will show you that you have Toy Story Mania. And where's my Lightning Lane? There it is. Come back between 12 and 1:10, 12:10 and 1:10. And then we have Toy Story Mania at 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, and then once we tap in Toy Story Mania, we're going to be able to get another one. But see, it's not showing times anymore, so you just got to be quick. Always better to get that Genie Plus Lightning Lane first. Coming out of Swan. To go to Hollywood Studios, you take the outer path. If you're going Epcot, then you go this way and you're taking that path. This is a couple minutes shorter. Once you get to Swan, cross over. There's another pathway. It's right here. go that pathway, or you can walk across the parking lot of the Swan.
Turn left.
And there is another pathway over here, and it walks along the water, but it's on the right side of the water, not the left side where the normal boardwalk sidewalk is. And once you get to this side of the parking lot, this sidewalk parallels the water, and also the one on the other side. That's the one on the other side where you see a lot of people walking. This one will meet with them over there, but it will save you from having to walk all the way out to the front of the Swan, over the bridge, enter the boardwalk, and then come in. So this is a lot quicker when you're staying at the Swan or Swan Reserve. It's 7:15 and you can see the boats are running. So don't let people fool you when they say that they don't run an hour beforehand. The park opens at 8:30. And we turn back and we will cross over. So crossing up here on this bridge, and you can see there's a concrete wall as far as from the traffic, so it's safe. It's way faster than crossing the bridge to go over the boardwalk and then start your walk. And it connects down there, which is the other path that we're used to taking coming from boardwalk. So we were over there, we came down, over, around, and now we're here. Better than being there, going up over that bridge, down to the boardwalk, around, and then coming this way. So this is a lot shorter. And you can see up in the distance Hollywood Studios. Looks like there's already a lot of people at security. It's a good way to get your steps in early in the morning. Not that you're not going to be stepping all day, but your feet sure are refreshed in the morning. Now, when you're done at the park, you may not want to walk back. You can. Absolutely, you can walk back. But if you don't, then you can take the boat. And the first stop from Hollywood Studios going back towards the resorts is Swan. So in this case, it's actually easier and quicker to take the boat back than to take an Uber or Lyft. Unlike over at Epcot, where if you're in the front and you have to walk all the way to the back and then keep walking, that's a little different. Because here at Hollywood Studios, there's only one entrance. That's the front entrance. So it's 7:26. We're about 22 minutes in walking. You can see the bus is already dropping people off. Early entry is at 8. Public can get in at 8:30. We had to drop bags off at luggage this morning, so it took a little bit longer. We're about probably 10 minutes behind where I would normally want to be, but I think we're still gonna be okay. There's a lot of people coming in now though. One thing to remember when you go through security, so they don't stop you for your bag. Any batteries you have in your bag, take them out. If you have a fan around your neck, take it away from your body. Hold it out. When you walk through, you won't make the detectors go off. If you keep it in your bag or you keep it on your neck, it's a likelihood that the detectors will go off and they will stop you and look through your bag. So anything metal that you have in your bag, take it out. Hold it in your hand when you walk through. Okay.
How many?
4.
Let me try that here.
Next, buddy.
You guys all set? Have fun.
Okay, so he'll just ask you how many, and then you come in here and find somewhere to be. You can see it's already crowded. Okay. Shorter line, thank you.
People today.
He's not very happy.
I'm in
He's still
Disney
looking. First up, Slinky. Then we got a lightning lane for Toy Story Mania. Once we tap that, because it's 8:30 to 9:30, we can tap again. So we're going to be able to tap before the rest of the people can tap, because most likely they got Slinky, Falcon, and they're gonna have to wait 2 hours before they can tap. So 8:30, 2 hours would be 10:30. We should be able to get 2, if not 3, done before everybody's getting their second pick.
There's no point. Take that off.
7:35. Already starting to get past here, so it's likely they're going to let us in the gate in just a few minutes because they don't like for it to get back to security. So just a few more minutes. To our line. Park opens at 8, but they want you to go ahead and get in line. Best thing, keep your party together. Know where you're going. If you're going to Slinky, you're going up to the Chinese Theater and hang a right. If you're going to Rock and Roller Coaster, you turn right at Starbucks. If you're going to Millennium Falcon or Rise of Resistance, you will turn left at Chinese Theater. And when you get up here, you're just tap and then go. Do not run. Please do not run, but you can walk swiftly.
Try that one again, guys, okay?
Green. His band. Okay. So sometimes you have an issue if Mickey turns blue and not green, then I was looking to see where my people were. Then they will call somebody over to help with your ticket. My son's band was not working, and sometimes that happens. It's always good to have your actual ticket with you, just in case that happens. I did have his actual ticket, and then I was able to pull it out and show, and they scanned it and made sure that the band was linked. So even though you're using Magic Bands or even Magic Mobile, it's still good to have that hard ticket. Okay. I know that with packages, you don't always get the hard ticket, but you can ask at your resort for a Key to the World card, and they will give you one. But the second option is to not only have a band, but to have Magic Mobile, and then you have your ticket on another device, okay? Because hashtag Disney IT, it sucks. But it is 7:52. And we are headed to Slinky. If you are going to Rise of Resistance, you're going that way. Mickey and Minnie is that way. Toy Story Land is this way. I highly recommend you get Slinky done. It is one of the longest lines in the park all day. He also tends to go down with rain, lightning, mechanical difficulties. So if Slinky is on your list to do, go ahead and get it done first. It will not only be the shortest wait, but it will pretty much guarantee that you get to ride him. Now, there are some times that he does not open at park opening, but that is a risk for any attraction. So I say all that with a nice little asterisk that if it's not open, then you have to pivot. So you just come down. If you get split up from your party, it is okay. Just try to stay in groups and keep the majority of your group ahead. So if there's a couple stragglers, 1 or 2 people, it's okay if you have them join your group once you get up here to the line. Just don't have one person run ahead and have 10 people join the line, because that sucks. And so far, so good, it looks like. I see him running. He's already running. So it is before 8 o'clock. What time is it? Do you know? I don't have my watch. It is 7:55. And Slinky is already running. Look, he's got people on him. Proof right there, my friends. What Disney says and what Disney does is not always the same thing. Get here early. Please listen to me. I know from experience, not just from reading what's online and what Disney wants you to know. When it's going to be crowded, they let people in early. Resort guests got in at, quote, 8 o'clock. We tapped. They started letting people in at 7:45, which means nobody waited. A lot of times we've gotten here and we've had to queue up and wait. But if he's already running with people in him, then that's not the case. Because look, he's got people. $7.56. Good morning.
Yeah, we want to wait for the rest of the pack too. Right over, guys. Down the middle. Down the middle. Thank you.
Down the middle. Down the middle, 1, 2, 3.
And in we go. We're going to time it. that we did not even have to snake the queue. Okay? Get here early. It's worth it, I know. I know it's hard to get up. Trust me, I have teenagers. But they're very appreciative once they get up and get here. And we get all this done before the crowds get in. And more importantly, before the heat sets in. We are walking on, my friends.
So how do you only wait 5 minutes and 30 seconds for Slinky?
It's not a lightning lane.
It's rope drop. You get here early, just like I tell you to do.
And look, we're about to get on, and it is straight up 8 o'clock. No, that's not a line. How do you do back-to-back, Slinky? You come at rope drop. Yep, there's hardly any line. So we are actually in line for the second time because we've already ridden him once, and this is usually where we start. But we got here early enough that we just walked on. I mean, it was literally 5 minutes. I timed it. So we're gonna do it again because I don't know that we've ever done back-to-back Slinky without having a fast pass or a lightning lane or any of that kind of stuff. So my husband's like, sure, yeah, whatever. Then I got the teenagers over here that are half asleep, but they're here and they're thankful that they're getting to ride. Okay, so we are waiting for Slinky for the second time, but there is, once we tap at Mania, we are able to get another one, and looking to see Smugglers is $125. Rock and Roll Coaster is $10.50. That's what the kids want. And then you can see Slinky is still showing up. That's unusual. Towers at $12.55. It's 8:15, and you can see they've already opened up that part of the queue, which was we didn't have to do when we got here the first time. So it doesn't take long to fill up. However, the line is normally down the sidewalk around by where we came in for Woody. So even if you're coming in and you're already getting in the corrals, you're still better off than waiting later in the day. 11 minutes. Look where we are. Right back where we were. Okay, we waited 15 minutes this time. We waited 5 minutes the first time. And now we're riding again. It's 8:25. There's a massive glare. The park opens to the public at 8:30. It's 8:25. We've already ridden Slinky twice. Our first lightning is at 8:30. But that's how you ride twice. Now, I will say that this is probably one of the first times I think it is the first time we've ever done it. We probably could before, but we never tried. So if the line's already forming out, like it's already snaking in the queue, then don't waste your time and do it. But for us, it was barely even in the queue. So that's why we jumped back in line.
Bigger and stronger too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do, just me and you, babe. And as the years go by, our friendship will never die.
Okay, Slinky's done twice. Now our lightning lane is live. So off to Toy Story Mania. And a lot of times the line is already formed out here. So it must be a slower day. The public has now been allowed in. They get in like right now, so it's gonna really get long. But we're gonna go and do Mania because we have a lightning lane for it. Thank you. And the lightning lane entrance bypasses the main queue. And what's nice is it's air conditioned once you get up here. It's still only a 10-minute standby, so if you didn't have one, you could just still walk on. We just chose this one as a lightning lane so that now we can get another one. And if we didn't, then we would have had to wait 2 hours, which would have been 10:30 from the park opening at 8:30. Well, now it's barely after 8:30 and I'm about to be able to get another one. And we're hoping it's Rock and Roller Coaster. The only attraction I do wear my glasses. Hi. Stairs, thank you. Okay. We should be able to get another one. Rock and Roller Coaster's 11:10. Rock and Roller Coaster's 11:10. Mickey and Minnie is 10:50. Tower is 1:10. So Rock and Roller Coaster or Mickey and Minnie? Rock and Roller Coaster?
Okay, Rock and Roller
You're saying Rock and Roller
It'll go
Coaster.
away.
Okay, so we will not be able to get another one until after we tap that.
Can we get food? Yeah. Can we get fast cash? We use Genie for food.
Yeah, because park opens at 8:30. Second grab's at 10:30. So we can tap in at 11:05. Our Rise of Resistance is at 12 to 1, I believe.
So after this we can get.
Rise will be the last thing we do before we leave the park. I scheduled it that way. If you need a quick bevy break, they have them inside there. Yeah, you're gonna pay for it, but it's nice to have. It is 8:45. The park for public has been open 15 minutes. We have ridden Slinky twice. We have ridden Mania, tapped our lightning lane. We have another one now for Rock and Roller Coaster at 11:10. Now we're gonna go ride Aliens and should be able just to walk on. And then we're gonna go over to Smuggler's Run. Mickey and Minnie Railway is down right now. That would normally be where I would go. But if that happens and Mickey and Minnie is not running, then it's easy just to go straight into Galaxy's Edge. We have a Rise of the Resistance from 12 to 1, so I was waiting to go over there until then, but you gotta pivot sometimes. We wanna keep moving. Don't wanna waste time because it's not that hot, it's not that crowded, but in 4 hours it will be a different story. As you can see, there's no line. 32 inches for this ride. So most littles can do it, but you may have to child swap if you have a little bitty. Not one that you're gonna wanna wait a ton of time on later in the day. If you don't have little ones, so best to go ahead and get it done now. As you can see, We're literally walking on. "4 minutes wait." Told y'all we were walking on. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. We're gonna have Toy Story done. Park opened at 8:30 for everybody. 8 for us. So if you listen to me, you can get Toy Story Land done before 9 o'clock. I do this all the time. This is not my first time. And this area gets really, really hot in the afternoon. And Slinky gets really, really long. Toy Story Mania is the only one indoors that has air conditioning. And this ride is cute, but it's not worth a wait over 15, 20 minutes. Unless you have little bitties.
Alright toys, for your safety, we ask that you please remain fully seated and there is no lap sitting. Thank you.
Something so simple, and you think it's a kid ride, and you're like, no. Okay, my friends, it is 8:59 and we are walking off of Aliens. We have done Slinky twice. We have used our lightning lane for Mania. We have ridden Aliens, and we're about to take a potty break, and right here, so you know, it's on the edge. And then we're gonna go into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge to do Millennium Falcon. The wait says 25 minutes. We're gonna time it and see. Mickey and Minnie Railway is down. A lot of times we will head back that way if it's up, but it's down. So we're gonna go to Millennium Falcon. We were able to secure a lightning lane for Rock and Roller Coaster at 11 o'clock. So the nice thing in that is that we don't have to go up Sunset Boulevard yet. You could go up there if you want to. The wait time is about 20 minutes. So it may be up to 30 by the time you get up there, but that's about right for opening. It's a good strategy for us to do a Mania lightning lane immediately. So like tap, you'll see a video that I did that I tapped it before I even got my Rise of Resistance. And so I got the first one, which is 8:30 to 9:30. So at 8:30, and you can do it at 8:25, but we rode Slinky twice. At 8:30, we were getting another lightning lane. Okay. There are people that picked this morning at 7 that cannot get another lightning lane until 10:30. We were able to get one at 8:30 because we used our first one. So the goal is to try to get a lightning lane done before that 10:30 time frame so that you can be getting a second one before everybody else is getting that second one. It would be Tower, Smugglers, Millennium Falcon, Slinky. It's probably going to push you past 11:30. So again, that's why we like Mania, because we can get Toy Story Land done by 9 o'clock. Okay, out of Toy Story Land into Galaxy's Edge. We're going to go to Smuggler's Run It was showing only 25, 30 minutes. That way we don't waste time because it's only 9 o'clock. Mickey and Minnie are down. And we have yeah, I know. I really want to ride it too. Not always, but sometimes in the morning, so you have to pivot. But Smugglers is an indoor queue. And so we're going to go ahead and do it. And right here, that's where you can have a magic shot with Grogu. So those of y'all that are wanting, aka Baby Yoda, that wall right there is where you get it. But we're gonna go in here and go to Smugglers. Smugglers Run Millennium Falcon. So some people call it Falcons, some people call it Millennium Falcons, some people call it Smugglers Run. Quickest way is to come in, go to the left, go up the stairs. Shopping area is on the left, as well as a quick service. Straight ahead. Looks like standby 35 minutes. Single rider line is open for those who want to do single rider. Know that with single rider, you likely will not get to pilot and you will be separated from your people. Hi, Bright Suns. Bright Suns. This is a pretty cool queue. We are about 18 minutes into our Smugglers Run Millennium Falcon wait. And when we got in line, it was 35 minutes. It is now 65 minutes. So those who are getting in line after us will be waiting twice as long. We are ahead of the crowd. One thing to do while you're waiting in line, especially when you're hungry, is go ahead, see what's open. So it's 9:27. There's not going to be a lot open. Docking Bay 11. Ronto Roasters you can do. ABC Commissary 10 o'clock. Backlot Express 11. Docking Bay's 11. Pizza's 11. So ABC Commissary looks like.
They change it.
No, I need to go ahead and get a window now because these windows are going to get longer. So
Well, what I'm saying though, didn't they change the menu over there?
oh yeah, Em and I ate there the other day. So shrimp tacos, chicken club sandwich, Mediterranean salad with chicken, buffalo chicken grilled cheese sandwich, pork canitas, Mediterranean salad. Kids meals are chicken salad sandwich, pork taco, and grilled ham and cheese. Backlot Express doesn't open until 11. This we can get at 10. The other is Ronto Roasters, but I don't know if they don't have a huge, those are just wraps. It's that sausage, it's that Ronto roaster. So pizza's not till 11. Well, Rosie's, which is up Sunset Boulevard, it's not close. And Woody's Lunchbox, but best breakfast bowls. Darkside Diner's not till 11. Backlot Express is not till 11.
Initiating full power-up sequence. Fuel-free burner, on.
See anything? Well, there's not a lot of choices, John.
Did Honda lose a bet? Now they have to try to bring this piece of junk back to life.
Where's that?
By Rock and Roller Coaster. It's up by Rock and Roller Coaster.
There's a restaurant over there.
Those are quick service places. We don't have a reservation for a restaurant. Not today.
Food is food.
But you didn't want anything at the last menu I gave you. Okay.
Emma, they have a chili cheese dog.
Sounds good to me.
Fries.
Fries, John.
Yes.
That's a pulled pork salad.
What?
It's pulled pork with roasted sweet potatoes, tortilla strips. I know you're looking for something other than a burger.
The side of chicken.
Okay. 20 minutes wait, and we are almost there. Just the other side of that wall. We just have to go down, turn, and then we'll be there to the loading area. Sometimes ride lines take longer than you think they will. So you can modify a mobile food order pickup time.
Okay, time to go. So, alright. We better go before he changes his mind. Move along, my friends. Listen carefully and remember, the better you work together, the more you earn. Your lives and my profit depend on it. Now go, 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 go.
We'll be okay right now. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going away. If it gets to be 10:20 and we haven't got on the attraction yet, then I'll come back and change it.
So you don't want instructions? Yes, instructions and no instructions. I'm sure they want instructions.
I'm just pushing a button.
Well, you're doing more than pushing a button, and I'll start with you. You're going to push a very special button. If you push the button once, you're going to shoot. If you hold the button in, you're going to shoot rapidly.
Okay.
We have unlimited ammo, and I mean, have fun with it. Just don't miss, you know? Yours is fun. Don't miss.
Don't
If
miss.
you want challenging mode, you want to go into manual. I guess you don't get instructions. Good luck, pilots.
Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. Now get the move on and know that I have complete faith in you. But I am coming along.
Crash.
Flight engineer, remember this. Hit your flashing button. The flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. And push forward to fly down. Only one gunner. Oh, you're a good show. Weapons are online. Left pilot. Hit the boosters. Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot, make the jump to light speed. There is the train. Come to Papa. Those heavy guys are protecting the train. Take them out. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. Gunners, we need to defend ourselves. Open fire. Ah, there it is. After that train. Flight engineer, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes.
Brakes!
Oh, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse. Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Power up the ship. Well, gravity go axiom. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Now that the Resistance has what they need, maybe a little something for Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car. Flight engineers, fire the harpoons and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. Engineers, reel us closer. Good job, my friends. Yes, yes, yes. Got it. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep up to the train. Gunship? Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. Yes, at this
Shoot, Emma, shoot!
Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! It's coming down! Left pilot, hit the boosters! Boost! We did not die! Let's get out of here! Yes, Chewie will pilot us in remotely. You retrieve 2 containers of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You have heard the First Order and made Chewie proud. Now after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
Not bad, guys.
Oh, wait, my friends. I'm afraid we have picked up a hitchhiker. Enfin, scan the exterior of the Falcon for life forms. You see, this happens sometimes when you travel through uncharted regions of the galaxy as much as I do. It is not unusual to find a stray species or two clinging to the hull. Whoa, looks like we're ready to unload.
The most self-profit right this way. Get your gear head on down here. Sounds like it.
Down we go. That was right at an hour to be completed. Now we can go and make our window for food.
You didn't crash that time.
That thing, so the left, right thing on that thing, when you try to guide this way, it'll shoot that way. Then you gotta turn.
Okay, so we're gonna go get our food, but we're eating up on Sunset Boulevard, so we've got to make our way that way.
And it is what it is. Like,
It's a little bit after 10. Our food window is until 10:30, but I can always change it if we don't make it, but I think we will. Galaxy's Edge. Fill up your water bottle, it's free. Right outside, first order, water bottle. Fill it up. If you forgot your water bottle, then just pay for a Powerade or something and fill it up. That actually has this in it. So we bring these, or there's Gatorade Zero ones, Propel ones, whatever. But it beats paying $5 every time. We're headed over to lunch. Mickey and Minnie, this queue. It's showing about 75 minutes right now. We have, it's 10:15. We have a lightning lane for a rock and roller coaster at 11. We're gonna eat. Yeah, we're gonna eat before we get on a roller coaster. We're good. We're used to it. If you're not a big coaster fan or you don't do well on coasters, it might not be smart to eat before you get on one, but it's all good with us. So, but we're gonna go up here and take a left on Sunset Boulevard and go to Rosie's for burgers and hot dogs. And then once we tap at Rock and Roller Coaster, we can get another lightning lane. I'm hoping I can get one for Mickey and Minnie. And our Rise of the Resistance window opens at 12:10 to 1:10, so the plan is to try to get there about 1 and tap towards the end of it. And then we go back to the resort because it's gonna be hot.
where are we going?
Food. When you get to where you can see your place in sight, go ahead and get to your mobile order. And tap I'm here, prepare my food. And it will start preparing. And that way you don't have to wait that much longer, you know, because it's going to take them a few minutes because it's like you just ordered. But we can be walking the rest of the way there and getting a table. So don't do it too far in advance, but if you can see the place in front of you, that's the time when you want to go ahead and tell them that you're there. Straight ahead. Yes, eating at 10:15 is early for some people, but we haven't eaten anything yet, and we've been moving since 7 because we were beating the crowd, and we're also going to beat the lunch crowd. So you'll notice when we get in here, there's plenty of tables. These will fill up during the day. So there's some in the shade right there. And just as we... It is ready. Yeah, absolutely I did a mobile order. Okay, so I just got to pick up one and get it. If you find you get too much food, like this is huge, so I'm gonna help her eat. I'm gonna put mine in my Ziploc for later, because it will keep. Not a way to get a lot at Hollywood Studios when you come for the day. This one would work better like the one at Magic Kingdom did, if like when we were over at Epcot and we're gonna hop over here Saturday, we stack them at the end, because right now Mickey and Minnie's already at $220, Falcon's at $335. Slinky's gone. Tower's at $430. Star Tours at $1040. Which it's a 15-minute wait now, so.
It's probably not long.
Yeah, but even still, for that, I mean, that'd be worth not having it at all, you know? Okay, our rock and roller coaster is for $11.10. It is 5 to 11. Sadly, right now it is down. What we were going to do, and we were going to do it anyway, is we're going to go over next to it to Lightning McQueen, and it's a cute little show. We love the cars, but more importantly, we love the AC when it's already
88 degrees feels like 96, and that is a legit thing. So what's nice about this is it's inside AC. And we can wait there. We're going to see lightning. Thank you. There's AC in there.
15 minutes of AC.
So he's right over here. So those of you who have Cars fans, you want to come over here anyway. And hopefully by the time we're done with our show, the lightning lane will come back up. But if it doesn't, we will keep it. You have the option to use it somewhere else and you'll get what's called a multi-experience, or you can keep it for later. My kids are going to want to keep it, so there's not really a trade-off there. But look, there's DJ. And there's Cruise. And looks like I just got the notification that it has changed. So yeah, so it did change. And these are the new ones. It did change, I just got the notification. Select experiences for here. We're not going to change it, but I want to look to see what they are, okay? Find out where you can go. Alien Saucers, Beauty and the Beast Show,
Nope.
Disney Junior,
Nope.
Frozen Sing-Along,
Yeah, let's go to Disney Junior.
Indy, Mickey and Minnie Runaway, Smuggler's Run. Pretty much everywhere. What's not included is Slinky, Meet Minnie, Meet Olaf, Rise, and Tower. So they've lumped Tower into that now because it used to not be. So out of these that we can use it for, we've already ridden Smugglers, we've already ridden Mania. Don't need it for Star Tours. Mickey and Minnie or Rock and Roller Coaster. So what we'll do is, it depends on what time we're ready to leave. And if it still hasn't come back up, then we can tap Mickey and Minnie on the way out after our Rise of Resistance. Yeah. We're gonna sit in the back row.
That's right, Mac. Come on in, Rookie Racers. I'm Sally Carrera.
A clean spin and a half, if I do say so myself.
Well, thank you, Mac. Excitement is in the air as Lightning McQueen is driving in to share his racing insights with all of you.
Oh, well, actually, Sally, I drove him in. So
And it's even metal seats, so my butt's gonna be cold.
Woohoo! Me!
Nice one, Mac. Hey, let's test the rookies on their Lightning McQueen knowledge.
Ah, great idea.
Okay, super cute show. It's about 17, 18 minutes. It's a good place to sit down, get some AC, enjoy it. The little ones love it. Big ones too. My big ones love cars. And you know what? So do I. And in the meantime, Rock and Roller Coaster's back up. So we can go use our lightning lane. And that's what we are headed to do right now. It is about 11:20. Yeah, there's Tower. We won't be doing Tower right now. We'll do it in a couple of days. We're going to use our lightning lane right now. Yeah, we can tan. We can scan. It's back up. Hi. We're open. Hello. Green, green, green. Go, go, go. Okay, so we want to edit our selections and do Mickey and take those off. Maybe Star Tours, just to see if we can get another one. It'll pop it back up to the top. Hey, Mickey and Minnie is not till this afternoon, but I can grab a Star Tours or we can just walk on it. Is that cool? Played Let's Groove by Earth, Wind & Fire. Oh, yeah.
Chris, can you grab my black nose Paul?
Let me grab a Star Tours so we can just walk on it on the way over to Rise of Resistance.
I don't want to ride a Star Tours.
You don't? Just don't want to ride
You
it?
know how we feel about our fans. How about some backstage passes? Yeah, good.
I know you don't want to wait for it, but that's a limit. Okay. Now we are headed to our Star Tours. It is live. Almost 12. It's 11:53. Star Tours is live, and then we go to Rise of Resistance, and then we're gonna go back to the resort and chill out. Now, if we were coming back in tonight or going to another park, which we're not because we have dinner reservations, we would get a Lightning Lane for tonight, and it would be Tower because it was coming up at like 6 or 7 o'clock. So that would be perfect. So after we would have tapped with Star Tours, then we would have grabbed that Tower of Terror, and when we were back in here at night, bam, and that's the way to use Genie. Okay. Indy, great show. Good place to rest your feet. It is outside, but it's covered. Little animation. If you're looking for 15 minutes of air. But I already know about that. We are going to Star Tours. And right there is where Olaf meets. So if you want to meet our snowman buddy, then right there is where you can meet him. We're going to Star Tours with the Lightning Lane. And it looks like the standby is 15 minutes, but there's a Lightning Lane, we should just walk on.
The capital city of Sweden. You might even catch a glimpse of the recently elected Queen of Naboo. Or if you crave adventure, you won't want to miss a tour of the once hidden Gungan City. Then rent a bongo and take your entire family through the mysterious planet core. Whatever your desire, you'll find it on Naboo. Non-stop flights depart daily, so don't delay. Visit Naboo today.
Naboo at most beautiful planet. Right now to our friend Gungans, it's rather annoying. They're not just jump or
Okay, it's time for our rise. Likely our last ride of the day until we go back to the resort. It's 12:15. We're gonna tap our lightning lane.
Ready to go? Gone now?
Right there, it's like red umbrella. Yep.
So the lightning lane takes you to the first holding area. So if you haven't seen the queue, you're gonna miss the queue. But if you've seen the queue and you just want to ride, definitely worth paying the money to not have to wait. It took us 2 minutes to get here. We walked constantly.
Commander 9 Dom, please report back to ITS cockpit.
And again, it is where they say fill in all available space. It's on the walls. Doors. Doors. Walls. Doors. Walls. Tons of people.
Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9 Dom and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poltam and then a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Deck doors open now.
Hurry, all recruits to transport. No need for safety gear. It'll be a smooth ride. Firing crews, get this in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Yes, I just spoke to be sure. All lyrics must be on board now. Transport is away in 30 seconds. Good. Now we're not very hyperdrive. Yes, just the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Where's Caleb? Not here. No, he's supposed to come here. No, not yet. Oh, not yet? Where you guys going?
And I
will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Alright, recruits, we're here to get you out, so everybody, let's go quickly. Move.
Work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. John. Probe droid. You're lucky I didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, go to the prisoner.
All personnel to their stations.
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Resistance personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship. Destroyers abound.
Your efforts are wasted. You cannot escape me. Your precious resistance is about to be destroyed.
Came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
No, sir, he came down at the wreckage site.
That doesn't sound good. This was the backbone of
Okay, that is done. So Lightning Lane took less time even than I remember BQ taking, which was pretty cool. You bypass pretty much the whole queue and go straight to the first pre-show holding area, whatever you want to call it. It took us 2 minutes to get there, and that was just from walking, like there was no stopping. And it took 27 minutes to get through the whole thing, and now we're done. So it's definitely worth paying the money. I mean, if you have a large party, maybe not, but you know, it's anywhere from $14 to $17 per person, depending on the day. But it was definitely worth paying for that. Don't you think it was worth paying for that and not waiting? Yes. You know why? Because the wait is 155 minutes right now. Did you wait 155 minutes for that? But it is one of the best rides in the park. So I would probably wait an hour, 60 minutes. But just pay for it. It's better. Budget for it, pay for it.
Yeah, man, I was right.
Okay, we are leaving Batu. The suns are killing us. I know there's more than one sun on this planet, right? It is already feels like 100. It's 1 o'clock. There's not a ton of cloud cover. UV rays, the extreme at 11. So we are gonna go back to the resort, cool off, rest. This would be the time, if you're coming back into the park, that you get a lightning lane for tonight if you haven't already started stacking for tonight. Tower's a good one to get at night.
It's likely when you can get it would be at night right now, or maybe even a little earlier. We had a good day. We rope dropped Slinky and actually got to do him twice. We tapped our first lightning lane at 8:30. Grabbed an 11:10 rock and roller coaster immediately when most people were not even able to get another one at that point. Walked on Aliens, then came over to Smuggler's Run where it said 35 minutes. They had not updated, and we actually waited about 50, and total time was about an hour. We then left there and went and had lunch that I mobile ordered. And then we watched Lightning McQueen's show to get out of the heat and waiting on our lightning lane for Rock and Roller Coaster as it went down for a bit. Time we got out of watching Lightning, 20-minute show in the AC, we were able to tap for Rock and Roller Coaster. At that point, I got a Star Tours. So we were able to walk on Star Tours on our way to Rise of Resistance. And our Rise of Resistance we paid for from 12 to 1. Now it's a little before 1, about 12:50. And the park's getting really crowded. Most wait times are over 45 minutes. It's hot. And little ones have a hard time in the heat. Adults have a hard time in the heat. I have a hard time in the heat. So Falcon's at 105. Even Alien is at 35. Slinky's at 95. Toy Story Mania is at 55. We're just not going to do it. We've got Genie Plus, and he has been our friend today. So get out of the heat, y'all. Start stacking your lightning lanes. Or you may have a dining reservation about right now. 1:30 or 2 o'clock. Many of the times I help people plan, that's what we do. It's inside AC. So you would be going to have your table reservation about right now. Likely you may go catch Frozen real quick because again it's inside, 30-minute show, and then go to your dining. But you definitely need to be doing inside stuff. The indie show is not inside, neither is Beauty and the Beast. However, the indie show is covered. Just remember that with lightning lanes, when you're not using them, because they're for at night, you have 2 hours. So if I were to grab one right now at 12:55, my next one would be at 2:55. So I would set my clock or my alarm to remind me at 2:53 that it's time to get another lightning lane. I would grab another night one. Make sure that the times are 30 minutes apart from your one you already have. Maybe 45, but they can overlap. Just make sure they have at least 30 minutes. And then once you grab that one at 2:58, because again, 12:58, 2:58, you'd be able to get another one at 4:59, when you're likely going to be going to dinner or heading back into the park. So you can at least come back into a park with 2 or 3, possibly 4 lightning lanes. We've done it to Magic Kingdom where we had 4, and then was able to get one more. I think it was Buzz. You know, it's not an A attraction, but definitely we didn't have to wait. And this guy right here coming up, just side note, Plaid, that's a VIP tour. And if you've got the money, you don't even have to worry about Genie. You do what you want to do when you want to do it, walk on. You may have to wait just a little bit because they use lightning lanes, but for the most part you don't. Minimum 7 hours, maximum 10 people. If you want to know more, let me know. I can help you. Prices fluctuate based on date. One tip that we do in lots of the parks the front streets. This is Hollywood Studios. We like to walk in the stores, not only to shop and see the things, but to cool off in the AC because it's taking us where we need to be. So we're going out. Normally we'd be out there walking. We're in here walking. Magic Kingdom Emporium is a great example of that too. Okay, so we're gonna take the boat. The Swan is the first stop. So it's not faster to take a lift, and there is no bus. And we're not walking in this heat. No cloud cover. It's crazy. Come out of here. Skyliner straight ahead. Boats to the left.
Take it back now, y'all.
It's too hot to walk. Y'all don't walk. Skyliner, bus, boat.
Yeah,
It's too hot to walk. And it's just about a 5-minute walk from the gates. Looks like we got perfect timing because the boat's coming. About every 20 minutes is when they come. But I see it. And Swan is first stop. So another reason to do it. Goes to Swan, Boardwalk, Yacht and Beach, and then Epcot. So if you're transferring to Epcot from here, it's going to take you about 25 minutes. But it's still better than walking. It's a 35-minute walk. It's too hot. I want to sit back, but we may not get to now. Okay, so total time took us about 18-19 minutes from the time we walked from the gate to the boat, getting on the boat, riding to the Swan. Now we just have to walk over to Swan Reserve. Because as I've mentioned, this is just one big property. Dolphin, Swan, Swan Reserve. Because you have exchanges for all of the resorts, which is basically just travel lingo for you can use all their facilities. So you can use their pools, you can use the playground. Those paddle boats over there are included in your stay. It's just really hot, so we're not gonna do them. But if you're here on a cooler month, so you just have to walk over there. So you should have a little bit of a walk, but you're not walking from the park. Swan Reserve, when you come in, they have this nice little self-serve water. So there's cups, but we also fill up our plastic bladders that we take with us. And it's cold, it has fruit in it, it's very nice.